Hey everybody, Eric and Marina Worre here. We want to talk to you about how to become a power couple in network marketing. As we travel around the world, Marina is the CEO of Network Marketing Pro. I do what I do inside of Network Marketing Pro. And people ask us all the time, how do you work together? How do you make this happen? And in our coaching, when we talk to top earners, we talk to people who want to become top earners, one of the biggest issues is in the home. Coaching people in the home, relationships between husband and wife or with their spouse or partner. Those relationships are tricky in network marketing, and people need some coaching and advice on how to get past it. So that's one area, is just if you want to be a power couple, one of the things that we want to talk about on this special webcast that we're doing October 6th, yeah? October 6th, we're doing this live 3-hour training session on how to become a power couple. And we're going to cover virtually every topic you can think of in order to create unity in the home and in your business. Okay, so that's the objective of this webcast, this 3-hour live webcast, where we're going to be doing some questions and answers. Marina and I are going to be doing it together. But Marina, pick one of the common things that come up in our coaching of couples.
Well, one of the things is always coming up like, what if I'm a stronger leader and I'm a better recruiter, but I'm not really good at coaching? How you differentiate those two? Or how do you build together? Or I want him to do this, or she wants me to do that, and like, this is not my strength, and I'm just doing this job because he wants me to do it. It's just like there is some certain dynamic that you need to be aware of, that it exists, and you also need to be aware of how you're going to solve that, because the first goal, of course, to have peace at home, because if you are not happy as a couple, if the marriage is not working and the business is becoming kind of like getting in the way of your family life, that's not worth it. We want you to be happy as a couple first, but there is a way to do it both. You don't have to choose one or the other. You can do both. You can be happily married like Eric and I, and you can have a huge business around the world, because that's what we do. This is one of the strengths I think that Eric and I developed over the years, because we found a way to communicate with each other. We found a way to separate business and family life when it's necessary, and combine those two when it's necessary as well. So we cannot wait to see you on our live webcast that we will be doing on October 6th, because we want to share you the secrets how we did it in our home, in our business, so you can do that too.
And I will tell you, let me give you some of the common things. See if any of these resonate with you in your relationship. One of the people in the house started the business and they built it, and maybe they didn't even have support from the spouse, but then the income got up to a certain level, and now the spouse quits their job and joins the distributorship. And the person who is dominant, who is first, has a territorial issue, like, you can come in, but you have to do it my way. You can come in, don't mess things up. I have this set up exactly the way I want it. So there's a territorial issue that comes from it sometimes. Another issue is a person might not, it might not be in their heart or in their soul to be an entrepreneur and build a network marketing. Their spouse is trying to recruit them every single day. Come join me, come join me, come join me. They put guilt on them and they put pressure on them. How do you resolve that? Another time is when one is supporting and the other one is building, but there's resentment from the supporting spouse because they feel like the business is their husband's mistress or their wife's lover. So they feel jealous over the time that one is spending with the business and the passion they have around it, and they're not feeling filled up. So there's lots of different dynamics. You wouldn't believe how many different dynamics. We're going to be covering for 3 hours.
Right.
We're going to talk about every kind of case study. We won't mention any names, but lots of case studies of people who were literally on the brink of disaster that loved each other and found a way to solve that problem. Some people are dimming their light and their passion in the couple relationship. They're dimming their light to make their spouse feel better. You know, they're so strong that it intimidates the spouse, and the spouse gets all aggressive about it. So for the sake of the home, they pull back and they get small, and a little piece of them dies, a little part of their soul shrivels up because they're living smaller than they were supposed to live. So there's so many things. And whether it's a new relationship or an old relationship, or even if you have long-standing non-supportive issues, or you have long-standing resentment issues, or you have virtually every challenge we're going to talk about, because we've seen it all and we've coached it all. If you have any of these needs, or if you know anybody that struggles with this, and it's not about rank. This is people at the very beginning all the way up to $1 million earners. Those are the people we coach with this to be able to help them have a breakthrough in their business. So that's our heart. Our heart is to share with you these things. And this is some training that's normally reserved for very, very high level experiences that we put on, either private coaching or at our Beyond Leadership event, we talk about it. But we're going to take 3 hours and we're going to talk about this really important topic of being a power couple. Because wouldn't you like to show up to the world and be not only strong, but okay with your spouse being strong? Not only confident, but okay with your spouse being confident. The fact that the two of you together don't have to be the identical same person, but together you can conquer the world. You know, we talk all the time, we're like a two-headed monster. We have the ability to be able to go solve anything, do anything, because we're connected, and we've learned how to do that, and we've learned how to coach other people how to do that. We could teach you how to do the same thing. So, Marina, what other thoughts do you have? I
just want to say that a lot of people look at us and it's like, oh, we want to be like you. We want to be a power couple just like you guys. And I can tell you, first of all, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. Second of all, there is a way to do it right, because it needs to be authentic. You cannot put up a face that everything is fine with you as a family or with you as a leaders building together, because people will sense that. Yeah. People will feel that, and this incongruity will go through your message, and everybody gonna understand that there is something wrong with that, and that might
people can tell.
Yeah, and people may just turn around and go away, and we don't want that to happen. We want you to be absolutely happy for real inside of your home, and I think that we can teach you how to do that, because Eric and I, coming from different backgrounds, we have different upbringings, and we were able to overcome those differences and unite on the common goals, on common values, and build each other up to the point that today, like Eric said, that we are two-headed monsters. So we want to help you to be one too.
Now, and here's the thing, even if you're single, it would be really important for you to watch this, because if you have a goal or an aspiration to have that special person in your life, these skills are going to help from inception of meeting that person to growing a life together. These skills will help you do that, especially if you're going to be working from home and it's going to be around all the time. Some people get so jaded that they're like, I don't even want to date somebody that's involved in network marketing. You know, or you know, I want somebody totally separate, to have a completely separate life. I don't understand why you'd want to live a separate life with somebody. But some of that's just kind of scarcity mentality, old programming. We can help with that. So those of you who are part of GoPro Academy mentorship program, You get this course absolutely free, this 3 hours live, October 6th, absolutely free. For those of you who aren't, you might want to consider becoming part of GoPro Academy, or you could just register and pay for this 1 3-hour session. GoPro Academy is a much better deal between you and me because you're going to pay the same anyway, and you might as well get all the value from previous months coaching and everything else. So go click on the link, check that out.
And I just want to throw one comment because like you said, it's like if you're couple or if you're single, but also one thing to consider is you're going to be building with people who are a couple and might be going through some challenges and obstacles, and you need to learn how to coach them through the process. So one of the things, you're going to learn something for you, for your family, and another thing is you're going to learn how to help people overcome those obstacles and challenges when they come up inside of your organization.
If you're single, looking to build a great relationship from scratch, this is great for you. If you're in a terrible business relationship in the home, we can help. If you're in a great business relationship, family relationship in the home, we can make it even better. And no matter what, you need to learn how to diagnose and work with these issues with your team, because I promise you, it is everywhere in your team. If you become a world-class coach on helping people through this, you'll build a group that's unstoppable. So click on the link, get yourself registered, October 6th, 3 hours live, the two of us giving you the best we've got on how you can be a power couple in network marketing. Okay? Click on the link, we'll see you there.
See you there.